will have a bigger packing, will have bigger wings and fancier stuff. So it's the same thing. You open it where there's a triangle there, you open it all the way. Once you open it all the way, there's no flare. Now it has mounts. It has mounts. It doesn't have any of that plastic flare that I have a while ago, which is this one. So it looks cheap. This one looks fancier, right? Presentable. Now, pretty much has the same thing as the other butterfly, but there's only one key part that actually this is good. Still have to attach it on a hub. Lefty loosey, righty tighty, and this one you need to tighten it up to make sure it doesn't go. But now, if you notice the wings, on the other side of the wings where it's facing you, me, there's a triangle right there. You see the triangle? You see the triangle? The black dot triangle there? Black dot triangle. Black dot triangle. Yeah. So like the Bugatti or the Ferraris, it's press start. Press, you don't need keys. Just press start, okay? So this one, when you're sticking, we'll just assume the position so you can see it, okay? Because like if I cover it, it won't make sense to you guys. So let's just say the tourniquet is still applied, okay? That's right. Alright? I'm doing this, and I'm drawing. My tube is here. So let's just say I uncapped this already, I sanitized, I did everything pretty much like the protocol like needs to be done. I anchor, I stick. So let's just say this is inside the skin already. Let's just assume that this is inside the skin, the needle. Okay, so you can see. And then, first tube, like it. Last tube, then what do we need to do next after the last tube? Tourniquet. And then what do we do next?
Cotton ball.
This is where it will change. Now you can get the cotton ball again and put it on top. So let's assume that I got my cotton ball on top, okay? So you can see the needle, okay? Now, while this is still inside the skin and your cotton is on top, you let go of the wing and then you just press this triangle. Because remember, you just need what? Air to put all this blood where? Inside the tube. So you just press this triangle and it will retract like that. So now, that being said, you don't need to ask the patient to what?
Hold it.
To hold it. Now it's safer. Because you have to understand, every time you leave a chance for a patient to be part of your draw, you're risking yourself for liabilities. So you don't want to get into that. Okay? Because most of them will not really put pressure. They'll just put their hand and they bleed. They'll be onto you. Or sometimes if you look back, they're trying to pick up something. So as much as possible. And then let's just say a patient is on what? Has surgery. Can't hold. So now you know what butterfly you need to use. You need to use a retractable one. Okay.
It's more common.
For private hospitals, they would have this fancier ones because it's like probably 10 cents more. But then imagine that in a year in a bulk. That's 10 cents could be a million. A million. Not just like, yeah. Because you have to understand, yeah. But for the most part, you're going to be using this on all the facilities. Okay? So, yeah.
Did you take the needle out first and then?
No. That's what I'm saying, yeah. While the needle is still inside the skin and the cotton is on top, you click. You see the frequency of that one, the speed? That's actually how fast you need to go. Go in. Because it doesn't hurt. It won't hurt. Because remember, the skin has what? Nerves. The veins doesn't have nerves. So your veins doesn't know, like, it's the skin. So the longer you linger on the skin, the more pain you're trying to inflict. Because you have to understand, any part of your body that has a crease, right? Or ends, like the feet, the knee and all that. It all has free nerve endings. So that means your sensitivity there is times 50 on what? That's why you're ticklish on the armpit. You're ticklish here, on the curves right here, right? So in your AC, in your funny bone, it gets hit, right? You feel like so weak because of the free nerve endings. You need to understand that anatomy. So you need to do your part to refine your knowledge about it, of the different like parts of the or anatomy of the body. But in any case, any questions on this one? You sure? All right, now.
I do have a question.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
The placement of your finger, because you have to let it go. So are the other big fingers like on the side? Are they a little bit under the needle? Because you press that thing, you just lay it flat on the skin.
Yeah, you lay it flat, you let it go, and then you click.
So there's not a lot of pressure on the...
Yeah, there's not a lot of pressure, because this Oh yeah, that's a good question. This triangle button, when you are working with this one, don't put it in your pocket. Leave it on an open space because this can be triggered even with the cap inside here because it's so sensitive. Like you just like tap it, it'll just retract. That's how light it is because it's spring loaded. So yeah, that's actually a good question. So now, 5 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Now, you good with the tourniquet? Now, this is something that you need to take in consideration for today. The bigger the vein, the smarter it will be. Your body is built that way. I'm gonna show you what I meant. So just try to like put a tourniquet with my fingers. This is a little tighter. Not tighter.
Tighter?
Tight, yeah. Tighter. Tighter. It's not tight. A little bit more.
More?
Put some elbow grease on. There. Good. Good. Grab. Good. Okay. So now, you see my vein? Everybody would go, you see those scars? Because I got students stick me. I let the students stick me, even here. I have a lot of sticks here. Because they think what my theory is like just bogus. No. You see my vein? It does that. The smarter it will be. See how far they were like trying to stick it and then get it? They were trying to like maneuver it and not believe it. So the bigger the vein anywhere in the part of the body, the more it will what? Roll. It will roll. So your best chance to get that big vein is your what game?
Anchor.
Your anchoring game. So when you anchor, you make sure you anchor it down. It's like pinning down a toddler that's running around, that's making you crazy. You just stop like that. So same thing with this one. You anchor, you pull down, you leave space. You see all those scars? They keep hitting the same spot and still miss it. So yeah, just imagine that. It will roll. It will keep rolling like that. And even this one, I can even maneuver it like left and right. I know. So don't say that, oh, I'm going to get that because I can see it. It's right there. I don't have to palpate it. It's good to go. No. You need to be smart about it. Like you need to anchor. Will that move or no? Or like, where would I anchor it? That'll be better. All right? Everybody clear on this one? Yes. Any questions? All right, let's go. Let's do this.